Well, all right. Here we are.
All righty, all right.
I'm glad
All
y'all
right.
made it to this one because chaos. What is this, man? What's going on with this episode?
This is the season finale.
Man,
That's right.
what?
Season finale.
Man,
Yeah, we got seasons.
y'all try to be professional or something. I know that's what they said right there. But yeah, man, this is the season finale. And for all of those that have been sticking with us when we were still trying to figure out where the mute button was and trying to figure out which side went to the left and made us disappear and come back. And we thank y'all. We thank y'all very much because it's been a long road. This is going to be episode number 14, Funkin' Around with PTFI and that's what I'm talking about. See, that's my dude right there. That is my dude, man.
Oh, well, okay. Give y'all give yourself a round of applause for
David
making it
Chaos. Wait a minute,
through
man. Can you say your name, man? David Chaos, man. Dave Id Chaos. ID.
to Dave in chaos.
Yes. Yes.
Id meaning id, ego, and super ego, and Dave meaning Dave.
See,
Short for David.
and I thought the ID, I mean the id was for ID. Like this is me. I'm IDing myself. See, but there you go.
Nah, nah, everybody. So it would be a capital D if it was ID. Maybe
Hey,
with a period, I period, D period.
and
No,
you know
it's
on the
Dave.
editing floor, hey man, just so you know, I always take time when I'm putting your name on there because I want to get it right. Because I know
You
if
be
I
sitting
don't,
up there like, wait a minute, hold on,
because wait a minute,
wait a minute,
I'm
hold on.
like, wait, I can't use that font
You
because
like, yo, tone, man, how you spell it? Is it with K? is
is it
it
C
is
H
it
O
V
S?
E or just the V?
Does it have a dash in between both? But, hey man, but 14 episodes strong, y'all, and we've been getting it
Yeah.
right. Every now and then, the font I use may try to push it together, but man, 14, y'all, and yes, give yourselves a round of applause for hanging with us this long because this is the season finale. This is season number one coming to an end, but where everything ends is always a new beginning. This ain't gonna be
So
the
when
last one.
so
Go
when
ahead.
does the next season start?
Well, that's gonna be determined on schedules and everything we got lined up, man. Because everybody's doing some stuff, man. I was looking online. I see that the mob's gonna be out my way, believe it or not, at the end of the month in September, man.
Yeah, I told you that.
See, I wasn't paying attention, though.
Yeah, you
Sometimes
was. You paid attention enough to say, man, that's on the other island though.
you see, but
I
hey,
said, oh, I guess it's too far.
well, man, it's only a hop. It ain't even a skip and a jump. It's just a hop from Oahu to our island. So
But
I'm,
don't y'all, you got to get on a boat or fly.
I, you would think you should be able to get on a boat, but believe it or not, there are no boats allowed unless you're going some type of tour around all the islands. But just to go
Oh,
from one inner island to the next,
wow.
that's been shut down, man. I don't know why. You can read about that on the internet. They go real deep about the cost, and it wasn't economy friendly. So they tried it, but it didn't work. So yeah,
So it's not like ferry distance. Like it's
It could be, but it gets so rough in between the islands.
Right, yeah, you in the ocean.
It ain't you ain't just going across the bay, like the Bay Bridge ferries. You know how you can go from San Francisco to Alameda, catch that ferry back and forth. But
Yeah, you got undertows,
man, it's a lot going
under
on, man.
under and over currents.
Yeah. So yeah. So I'm throwing it out there, man. If the mob is interested in making that little hop, skip, no jumping, come on over to the Big Island. We'll show you a good time, and we'll have some fun with a K while we at it, y'all. So, man, what are we gonna end this season with? What are we going to what is the
Um,
topic? Because we always trying to figure this stuff out and send our little ads to folks so they know what to be in tune for. What are
I
they?
would say,
What's going down?
well, since 25 don't rhyme with heaven, we still gonna say we taking the funk to heaven in 77,
Seven. Okay. And yeah, we
which
did.
means
Yeah, which means bring it, man. Bring it.
we going with this today.
Yes, we are because we tiptoed around that back when we was discovering. Remember that was one of our biggest episodes when you discovered Parliament was Funkadelic and Funkadelic was
Funkadelic, yeah.
Parliament. Yeah, man, that one, the shorts on that are still soaring up, up in the 2K range, man. So it seemed to catch, like I like to call it caught a wave. So we semi circling back and we been getting into our little album reviews. So let's go on and get deep with
Yeah,
this
because we
one.
like to talk
Yes, we do.
about the records we bought. Seeing that that's
I
what's
had
going
cut you off. I
on.
said because we like to talk, and and I said yes, we do. All right, man. Let me get silly serious on here, man. I'm just happy we doing this, man, and bringing it to a nice funky close for season number one. So
Yeah.
that one came with a whole bunch of goodies, didn't it? I think you had some special
Yeah,
stuff in
one
there.
I just showed one goodie that was the iron on.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Yeah,
you could
that.
actually put this on a t-shirt. Keep
Mm-hmm.
that iron up, transfer it to your favorite t-shirt.
Oh yeah,
Uh I don't know if it still works, but
man. Just supply some heat and a shirt. It'll work.
yeah, but if it's been sitting since
Oh,
77,
oh yeah. Hey, it might stick to the iron, huh?
then you got this one here.
Man,
This came with it.
that is
The
truly a
full
classic.
blown
That was that supposed to be Star Child or Dr. Funkenstein? Which one was he in that one, man?
this was the poster said it was Dr. Funkenstein.
Right, right. It- it-
If I can get his foot over here.
I see it. You're getting it. Oh, and it's got Dr. Funkenstein in reverse, right? Yeah, I remember that
Yeah.
day. Yeah,
And
man.
so the first thing we did was took it up to the mirror,
I said, "Ooh,
held
what
it
was
up to the
that?"
mirror.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, then there's a lore behind this picture also. Like I said, I'm like, look at the TV antennas holding the fur in place. But
Dang.
but
TV
yeah,
antennas. Wow.
the rocket ship here
Oh yeah.
and his hand, you could tell it was painted in,
Hmm.
and his real arm is going like right here, resting like kind of like in between his legs. But
Yeah.
then they painted over this
We got
because he
stories
was
about that.
basically
We got stories about that third arm, but keep on.
yeah, I know uh maybe you should
Hey,
show it. But
no,
the
no, man.
story is
I don't want nobody getting mad at me, man. Go
I
ahead.
know. Well, the
Yeah.
story is and you can get the story from Dr. Vladimir Wu himself, DM Jones with the
Mm.
photographer for Parliament,
And that's
Funkadelic
and I was
back
reading
in the
up
day.
that's who took that picture, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. He took this picture, and their concept behind that was this was the Undisco kid.
Ah, okay. That's why I was
Uh,
asking who was he. That's right. Okay.
yeah, he was the Undisco kid, and that rocket ship was actually a can of Seven Up,
Right,
the
right.
Uncola. So the Uncola for the Undisco kid, and
Mm,
the story was it was supposed to be the Undisco kid gave up his coke habit for
mm,
the Uncola,
mm,
meaning Coca Cola for Seven Up. And they say it in the is there funk after death? Is Seven Up. So yeah, there was a thing about that, and they was trying to get a commercial or some kind of endorsement through that, but you know, I
yeah.
think that was a little too much for them back then.
Yeah. Little did they realize Coca-Cola had the most uncut in
And
it than anything else.
yeah, that's what I couldn't understand. Well, why is it so deep? Didn't Coca Cola have that in it anyway at some time, at some point? But yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. So
So yeah.
so yeah, y'all, welcome. I we man, this has been such a good ride, man. This sharing these stories, talking, shining the light where the light hasn't been shined before. We're gonna talk about this Parliament Live and get down in between the cracks of the tracks, if you don't mind, because it takes you for a ride. Now,
Yeah, because now go ahead.
no, I was just getting ready to say, well, this was released on May 5th, 1977, but it was
Yeah,
recorded on the 19th in L.A. and the 21st in Oakland in
yeah.
1977. So less than 100, well, 106 days. That's all it took for that recording from seeing that funk opera and then for them to get it in this great package that we see before us right now. Double LP, if you will. All 82 minutes and 39 seconds of it. It just a vainglorious piece of art. And I see you got it open over there, man. And no,
Oh yeah, because I'm looking
yeah.
at the credits for the mobile P Funk Lab was High G Sound in Los Angeles
Hmm.
by Alex, John Jr., Kirby, Corey, and Larry, recorded live at the Los Angeles Forum,
Okay.
January 19th, 1977 AD.
All right.
And the Oakland Coliseum, January 21st, 1977 AD. Engineered by the one and only Jim Callan,
Oh, there's
live
that.
recording,
Yeah, there's that
supervision, and
name.
technical consultant. Mixed
Nice.
and funked with by Hollywood Sound Recorders, Los Angeles.
Ah, okay.
Remix engineer Jim Callan.
Again.
And now the other thing about this album is it had three studio tracks on it.
Oh, yes, it did.
And it says where those were recorded. This is the
Okay.
way we funk with you, the Landula of the Holy Mothership, and Fantasy is Reality. Done at
Mm,
Hollywood Sound, Los Angeles, and United Sound, Detroit.
yeah.
So,
I can't wait till we start going track by track. Cause you know some people when they was 15 years old was tripping.
Word. I mean, one of the things I tripped on the album, I know you brought it up before, was the cover. Like,
Oh yeah.
you could just, it just,
It
it
was
was like,
something going on. We
yeah, it
knew.
was like, we knew that wasn't something wasn't right there, but
But
hey
we
man,
didn't
it was
care.
part of the vibe.
And what's so cool about it, you see on your album, it even shows it's sometimes when you got the extra goodies, it's just a sticker on the plastic when you peel it up. But that was
Oh, this
actually,
right here.
yeah, that's no sticker. That's
I
part of
think,
the whole production. They made sure.
yeah, I think they printed that on the album itself, on
Mm.
all of them, unless the reissues was like that. I'm not sure.
That's what I'm saying. But for your copies, look like you got a couple of them. So shoot, man.
Yeah, well, they both were. It was on there.
Yeah, there's no sticker. That's part of the picture.
That's yeah. That says
Right.
includes a 22 by 33-inch full color poster and an iron on T-shirt transfer.
See, I got mine behind me. I ain't got too many records. You know the story, so I ain't gonna break no hearts over my albums.
Yeah, I
But
see yours open back
y-
there.
hey, but on this one right here, if you notice on this CD, they don't have that little emblem on there, do they?
Now that would have been cool if they would have had a little mini poster and mini iron on.
Right, right. But I believe a Japanese company did that much later and
I was about to say, I
charged a
think they
car
did.
note for it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Come
I,
on,
I
man.
saw that.
Come on,
They did a
man.
good job on that though.
Man, but come on, man.
They really, but yeah,
But man, they did a beautiful job. It's,
you had to have gotten that when it first came out, and I think it was limited because once those were gone, you look it up how much
I,
people want for it now. It's like it's two Cardinals.
yeah. You mean like a mortgage payment around this bad boy?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
exactly.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
Man, man,
So
why people so hardcore on that funk when it's supposed to be sharing it so more people can get it and talk
no,
about it like
man.
what we doing, man. Don't make it next to impossible to get. Come on, man.
And then they wonder why it just is still sitting on there advertising for that price. Like,
All right, man. Come on, let's get
okay,
started,
yeah.
man. Let's get into side one. You got the albums there, so I'm not even gonna mess with the CD because it just runs through it. Let's do the sequence on that album if you don't mind.
Okay. Side one starts with and I would say when I first put this album on,
Hmm.
I couldn't differentiate what was LA or Oakland. Because
Mm,
number one, I didn't go to either show. I didn't go to the show.
mm,
That's another show why I didn't go.
man.
But
But I told you could have rolled with me, man. But
yeah, but I didn't know you then.
oh,
Well, I
okay.
think I
But yeah,
did,
you
but I
kind
didn't
man.
know.
We was
I
in
didn't know
band
you.
together, man. We was in
Yeah, but I
band. What
didn't
are you
know you
talking
good
about?
enough to go. Hey, Phil, man.
I would have said,
You
Tom, meet me at the house. We'll catch the 57 together and roll out. That's exactly what I
know,
would have said, man.
right then, I still wouldn't have been able to go. You not getting no 57 going to no Coliseum to see no P Funk. I would have had to say I was going somewhere else or something.
Hey,
But yeah, anyway.
wait, you could have said I'm gonna spend the night at Fields, and we would have then that maybe would have worked in that way. All right, let's come on, man. Side one,
Okay, so
track
first
one.
song it starts off with P Funk wants to get funked up.
Oh, okay,
Side one,
that's right.
and that's the LA
And the
one
only reason
recorded.
I knew it said they were in L.A. instead of Oakland because they say what?
They say LA sang. LA sang, make my funk the P
Right,
Funk.
right, right.
So,
That was a beautiful. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
they calling them out. I said, okay, so my voice ain't on this one. Okay, but I'm cool with it. I ain't screaming on this one. That's
And
somebody
it
else.
was a cool, it was like, man, because we was already tripping on the album version, but this
Right.
live version was like they vamped through that,
Mm.
man, and just you know I think they could wasn't the horn wasn't Maceo blowing before they you
They
know
inverted it, right?
yeah,
They
right,
instead
yeah,
of George coming out, putting the rap on, they came with dun 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 dun.
yeah,
Maceo blow was that's I'm like, oh, they flipping it. Okay,
hmm
let's see how they do this. And then Fred comes in, does I think he does his trombone part
yeah.
after that,
Dun,
right?
dun, 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 dun. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. It's a nice ride, man.
right, it's just like it's man, and Jerome putting that
And
foot.
Bernie's just all up underneath there with the chords with the
Right, right, right.
yeah.
And like I said, Bigfoot putting a solid foot on that kick
Yep.
drum.
and
Yeah. And then
and
George come in. Oh, Boogie.
Cordell Boogie Mosson. That's
That's
French.
French.
It's on bass. But I'm gonna tell you, man, I thought it was Bootsy.
Man, okay, well, of course you did. So did I. But that's another story, right?
Exactly.
Because that's another story.
But yeah,
Because Boogie was holding it
the
down
whole
for the
show.
whole thing. Man,
I remember
yeah.
Dawn Silva commented about that. She said, when she when her and Lynn showed up in Oakland and it was like, man, who's playing that bass? That bit thunderous sound coming. When they seen it was Boogie, they seen
Little
how little
Boogie.
Boogie was. They was like, what?
Yeah, yeah, man. Like I said,
Yeah,
that
man.
eh, magnificent job. And
That's that black leprechaun funk.
man, you know you're gonna
Okay.
mess me up every time you say that, right? Because
I
it ain't too
noticed, man. Y'all say that.
it ain't too many black leprechauns in the world, man. But we know,
Man,
rest his soul, Cordell Boogie
yeah,
Masson. That's French. We know for a
that
fact,
French
man.
black leprechaun. Okay, so
All
yeah,
right,
so then we get to number two,
okay.
and now they go right into it. Jerome on the foot.
But it's
They
kind
go
of
into
mixed in, right? Kind of
it
something
sounds like
happens.
they
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
something
because
happens right there. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so maybe it was a different part of the show or some
Or maybe
additives
or
or
maybe they're in Oakland now, right? You know, that's
no, I didn't, was that one in Oakland?
hey, I'm gonna say yes.
I don't know because it didn't. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Well, anyway,
Well, we know which one towards the end when we get to it. We know for a
yeah,
fact
we
which
know
one
that's
is Oakland,
Oakland.
right? So the rest is just gonna be
Yeah,
okay. Prove it to me. So I don't know.
right, exactly.
Okay.
So this one is titled Dr. Funkenstein's Supergroovalisticprosifunkstication Medley,
Can the
which
title
is
get any longer than that, man? Good God, man. I mean, that is the
let's
longest title right there. Wow.
and it's basically I know you new keepies, y'all say mashups,
Yeah.
but us old heads,
We call it.
well, they called it medley. We didn't like that. We called it. They mixed it in. It's let's take it to the stage and
Oh yeah.
take your dead home.
And
ASS.
that's that had my favorite part that I have not seen on any video to this day.
And what part was that?
I'm going to demonstrate. Ah.
Oh, shit. And then the crowd go,
Man, man, can somebody show me that tape? Because I know, like you were saying, it was recorded at every venue. Somebody's got to have that tape of when they did that part and flames popped up. I have not seen that,
yeah,
man.
I
See, people gonna think I'm crazy or something, but that's okay.
nah, because I noticed some people out there watching this that went to the
Yeah,
Oakland
yeah,
and
but
LA
man,
shows. They can verify.
put something in the comments, man. Whether it was the LA show or the Oakland show, man, or man,
Mm.
maybe back when
The
they first,
flames came out when they did it come out right when they went shit
yes.
and the horns.
And and then on the very last one, as I mentioned before, he said everybody in the house gonna blow your mind this time. And man, then the whole stage just what I'm like, man, can somebody show me that tape?
And the
But
killer
anyway,
part though was when the horns went. Dun, dun,
dun, dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun, dun.
dun.
Magical, magical, man.
Yeah,
All
man.
right, all
And
right,
then so but let's talk about them titles though.
go ahead.
That was in your face. That going back to the show. When did you find out that Parliament was Funkadelic?
Yeah,
For those of you that didn't know, like like your
Like
boy hear me. I didn't know, I mean, I knew of
you know
Funkadelic, but
of, but know that
I didn't pay attention to that it was the same.
they was all in the same gang, man.
Right. And so you see, the title is called Dr. Funkenstein's Supergroovalisticprosifunkstication Medley. And the medley consists of two Funkadelic songs.
That's all we
Let's
just
take it to the
yeah,
stage and take your dead
it's home.
home.
If you ain't
So
gonna get it on, mm-mm-mm.
now if that was not so subliminal. That was in your
Right,
face.
right.
So,
But
you know,
but it fit. You know how I'm always talking about how you can take something no matter how it. But man, George was a genius, still is, to make stuff like that fit, man. You know,
and
for us
put it
hearing it for
out
the first time, you know,
Funkadelic on this label.
see, that's some magical stuff right there. Wait a minute, wait a minute, Funkadelic on Casablanca.
Casablanca.
And
Ain't
wait a
that a
minute,
trip?
and at the same time on Warner. Wait, a minute, no, 70. Ooh, yeah, oh yeah,
76, they're going
yeah,
westbound.
yeah, but by 77 they was on Warner
Warner
Brothers. Yeah,
Brothers.
that's see. Game. Game of
So
game.
Did Westbound put them off because of that?
I don't know. You gotta go ask
Nah.
what's that
We,
cat?
we,
Armin, whatever his
we're
name
gonna
is.
let that one. We're
Yeah.
gonna leave that one.
Yeah, you got it. You
Okay, so that was a classic.
yes
That
it was.
that right there with the
Mm-hmm.
and them chords, was Gary and Glenn. And Bernie back there.
Man, I remember when we used to practice, I remember you used to play that Bernie part on your guitar. What mess
Yeah,
me up. What
and you
mess
know
me
why?
up every time you would do it. I'll be like, man, make sure you do
Because
that next time.
nobody, because every time I'd hear somebody in a cover band or whatever, or playing, trying to play that version live,
Go
the
ahead.
keyboard player wouldn't play it,
Right. Right.
or nobody would play it.
No,
So I'm
that
like,
part was missing in action.
and yeah, and that's what I mean by sometimes you gotta play. If it don't sound like the record, you still gotta play what was in the
The,
record. 'Cause
you got to at least show them the gut of it, the guts in it, right?
yeah,
If you ain't
because
got
that was like,
all the other pretty stuff, man, get that nasty stuff, pull it out and like some chitlins and just throw it at them and see if they like that funk on it, because that's what you did
and
with
I
that, man. I
I'd
remember that.
fuzz it out too. I'd
Ah, man.
fuzz it out and put that little sustain on it and do it.
Wait, that's why I brought
Yeah.
it up, man, because that I remember that I was like, man, see, look at you. But anyway, I didn't mean to throw your
So
curve like that. Go ahead,
yeah, yeah,
man.
yeah. So okay, going from there,
What we got?
it I guess it blends into the drum solo.
Ooh.
Stop.
Ba-dum, ta, ba-dum, ta, ba-dum, ta, ba-dum, ba-dum.
And you can hear Boogie come in early. He go boom, but then he stop, and then Jerome keep going. And
They
then they
stretched it
going to
out,
do that stuff. Yeah, and then
man.
they going to do that stuff. I was like, oh, oh man.
Man, that made up for the
And
45
that was
version.
Bigfoot.
Wait a minute, that made up for the 45.
Wow.
I played that. I now that other than we ain't got to it yet, but for that side, I wore that out right there because of that
That
drum
do that
intro,
stuff. Exactly.
because of the drums right there, man. But
That's why I had
then
to get another album because
it was starting to
remember
get a
how
little
I talked
crackly.
about One Nation with other people? I get the little crackling in the drums.
Wearing it out, man. Hey,
I
but
wore it
hold
out.
on, let's get in, man. Those harmonies, you know, Glenn was still there. It was a thrill upon a
Oh
hill.
yeah,
Everybody was feeling real,
and the
man.
horns was tight.
Horny
Everybody was
horns.
on point on
That
that.
Yeah, yeah, that was the as I call the alumni, the peak. It was just there,
Yeah.
unfunkwittable, man. And it's a part. And I think we talked about it. I thought it was Boosie at the time, but we know that now that it was Boogie. Uh, Towards the end where it goes wow, wow, wow. Yeah, but you
That's
said
Bernie.
you think it's see, yeah.
Yeah, that's the key. That's Bernie on them keys.
Ooh, man. See, I guess he was getting ready for Flashlight or something because that went into some deep subliminal seduction funk right there, man. Good
Now I don't know. That I think that was L.A. still,
man. I'm gonna say
or did
Oakland.
they go? Did they go?
They did say, so we don't know. We don't
I mean,
know.
I'm just going by the sound of it though.
Oh well, I don't know,
It
man.
sound like L.A.
All right, man. See,
Could have been Oakland though.
you heard my heart. I'm saying that that was Oakland.
So we're gonna go to the studio track, or we're gonna do the live stuff
No, we're gonna
first.
keep going as if you had the wax. What's
Okay,
happening? We gonna stay on
okay.
track for the LP.
So
For
after that, do that stuff go off, man.
uh-oh, what's
You
about to
you
happen?
hear you hear. I'm thinking the mother's how what this is on here. What? And then they get cut off and they go, we're
We're
standing,
standing.
we're almost
We're
standing.
almost standing.
With thousands and thousands of people worshiping P-Funk fans. Man,
Oh,
that was like, oh, that was y'all talk about sampling and just tripping, like inspiring hip hop or
man,
whatever.
it
That
was.
was some, I believe that was Archie Ivy
Oh,
and George chopping that up like that.
and
But
and you know what? There's nothing in the reference guide over here talking about that
oh
either for that particular
hmm,
track.
man, that needs
Nothing.
that
Yeah,
needs
yeah,
uh an episode
yeah.
because I remember there was another. I swear, man, y'all gonna think I'm crazy or I'm
Go
tripping.
ahead, man. Go
But
ahead.
all you crate diggers out there need to look up Superfly versus the Mac. It's a 40, it was a 45, and it was like some radio DJs had did what George and Archie did for the name of the song was actually called The Landing of the Holy Mothership also.
Okay, right.
And they took different parts. They were telling a story or basically, you know, talking about something, and then the song would answer what they were talking about.
They call it a
So
musical
look, here they come.
montage. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
like here they come. Look, the whole mob. If you ain't gonna get it,
And they're like,
and
what
then
are we hearing? Once again, it's like
exactly, and it
that's
was
not a
like
parliament
every,
song. Right.
and then they even had "Glory Be,"
Mm-mm.
the funk's on me. They even had Bootsy going on up
Solidifying
in
it.
there.
Solidifying
Uh,
that he was part of this mob right here,
the
man.
live version of Cosmic Slop.
All
That
right.
part was in there,
Yeah, the favorite. Yeah, the
and it
firing
was
it
just
up.
like, yeah, it was a trip, man, how they did that. And but there's this song called Superfly versus the Mac, and they were doing the exact same thing, but they were doing like different songs. And the DJ would say something or ask a question, and then they throw in a certain soul song that would
To
answer
answer the
whatever the
question. Right,
question.
right,
Yeah,
right,
or
right.
or
It was
act
some
like it
other
was
stuff
comedy.
out there too that did that, but I don't recall the names on. But it was people were dabbling into that right there. That was sampling before
Yeah,
sampling, but that's all it
exactly.
really was because they was using other people's music, making it
Yeah,
tell a story. I mean, but anyway,
Superfly versus the Mac. Great dig that one.
all right.
Okay, so yeah, but that's
Loan
yeah,
me your
that one right
spaceship,
there.
man. I'll bring it right back.
Yeah.
Swang
Loan me your
down.
spaceship, man. Bring it right back. I
I was like, man, what in the world are we hearing right here, man?
think that was Boogie that said
Okay, I don't know, man. But I just know that they was on one for that one, dude. It
Yeah, they
was.
was tripping.
Wait a minute. So after that goes out and kind of fades, I'm like, what do we do now? I guess
You
we turn
flipped
the
the
record.
record over,
We flip the record over.
and you are introduced to Cordell Boogie Masson playing bass on a Bootsy song
Mm-hmm.
called "The Undisco Kids."
Bam, 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 bam,
The
bam,
girl is
bam,
bad,
bam, 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 bam. Man.
and it's just, and it's like Jerome's big foot at the beginning.
In that version though, that version is tight. The version that made it on the I guess you want to call it the official DVD, Houston thing. Uh,
Right.
it's more of I hate to say it. It's more of a disco vibe going on it,
Hmm.
right? You know what I mean? It's like it's sped up. It, it works, but it's not like this double live monstrosity version that we get on here. This one was like, okay, hey, okay, let me stop.
And I
I
think
ain't
this
gonna.
one was in LA though.
All right, man.
And I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you why.
Why
I'm
is
gonna tell you
why
why I think
why do you think it's in
that one
LA,
was in
man?
LA.
Come on.
Because if you go to side four where they playing gaming on you, and then they go into tear the roof off the sucker and Night of Thumpasorus people, it kind of has that sound more like the gaming on you sound in the
Okay.
foot. And just the way it sounded like it was mixed or something. Kind of sound like that was the LA one, but I don't know. But anyway,
Hey, I got a question then. Um, since LA was recorded first on the 19th, could it have been possible that it was supposed to have been just an LA thing, but then once they hit here in Oakland and we turned it out, they just they had to put it on the tracks, man. I
well,
mean, I'm
it's
just
funny
saying.
that you said that
Come on, man.
because
Talk to me.
when I asked George that same question, George said, "Oh no, we recorded every show,
Right.
every one, and they had to pick Oakland and LA were the best versions of
Okay.
the tour. That's why those were
That's
put on the
okay.
album.
Got you.
Now, I can't imagine going through LA and Oakland show picking what songs to put on there.
Right.
But yeah, and I mean, and if you got the what is it, Rocky Mountain Shakedown,
Yeah. It's
the
hanging
the
back there.
infamous bootleg
Yeah.
version,
It's back over there.
and
Yeah.
and it was another think. Oh yeah, and the Houston show. I
Yeah.
got that's the one I got.
Yeah. Multiple
And then there
versions
was
of
an
that came
album.
out.
There was an album put out also that had excerpts from the Houston show on
Mm.
it. That had a longer vamp or tear the roof off the sucker.
Hmm.
Um, but none of them sounded like the LA and Oakland
No, they didn't, man.
versions.
Because they came out with that
And that's
four.
why those
Oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
Oh, no, I was gonna say they came out with that 4 CD disc, and it had like the San Diego mixes on
Uh
there.
yeah.
And you're right, man. It just I ain't gonna hate on those
That's
town or
why
nothing.
Oakland and LA got on the
Yeah,
album.
it's diff. It's nice to hear a different version. Don't get me wrong, love that. But the overall sonic quality and the time and that I'm pretty sure that has something to do with that. Okay, they took these and then they did mastering on top of them and all that other stuff too,
Yeah,
man.
now that's what I've heard also that they may they may have done some overdubs
Oh yeah. Oh well, you can hear a couple
on and I'm sure they probably did.
with the bump transplant.
The cool boo with the bump
The
transplant.
All right, we ain't got there yet, man. Come on, we'll get there.
But no,
We can
I'm just
circle
saying.
back.
But you
Come
know,
on,
there's tons of live albums out there where you can
right?
tell they
Yeah,
did that.
yeah, right,
You know,
right.
but
But
I mean, but that's why bootlegs were
oh
in
man,
such demand because you got the rawness
and
without
collector's
any
items, man. And you know,
exactly.
especially if
So
you happen to went to those shows. I know they started putting some stuff out where I know you know what I'm talking about, where they would record it right there on the spot, and you could buy the CD from the
oh yeah,
person.
what was that?
What was I don't remember what it
Instant
was.
live.
Instant Live, yeah,
Those cats
yeah,
would do that.
yeah,
Yeah,
right,
they
which was
record
kind
the
of
show
cool,
right there and say,
right there on the
yeah,
spot, yeah, which is cool because you capturing it, but ain't nothing like taking it back to uh, Hollywood or wherever they was going to do their mixing and mastering and all that to just make it that much
yeah.
more fatter. So yeah, man, where we at,
So
man? We got a little
then
sidetrack.
we go from Undisco Kid, The
Yeah.
Girl Is Bad, to one of my favorites, Children of Production.
But a unique
Now, what blew
version.
me away with that one,
Yeah.
no drums in it.
No, yeah, man,
It
it's
was just
stripped down.
acapella and horns.
Horns
It was
and Bernie.
and Bernie, yeah, exactly. Doo, 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 boom.
Wait, messing around with the Moog. Moog, Moog, Moog. Horns was tight. Horns was
We are
tight.
biological time zone
Horns was tight.
exploding in a when
When
all
almost
of everyone
everyone
is
is
out of
out of
time.
time.
The
They
wind was all up in there for that, man.
Yeah, they don't
Um,
know. We're gonna blow the cobwebs out
it
your
was a nice version
mind.
too,
Man,
because
I didn't expect it because I was like, what's going on here? It was but dude, it was setting the mood. That's all it was doing.
I thought
It was
that
setting the mood, man.
Jerome was gonna come in at any minute on there, and then it go. You ask me, I think they edited that and
I
just
don't
kept that vocal part.
no, man, I don't think so.
That's what it sounded like to me.
All
Because the
right.
way they go into dun, dun, dun,
Dun-dun,
dun,
dun-dun.
dun,
Okay.
dun, I didn't hear that one, two,
Two,
three,
three,
four,
four,
one.
one.
Dun, dun.
Right,
I didn't hear
right,
that,
right,
or
right.
it just kind of sounded like it was,
It was
that
drifting off.
studio picks was just going,
Right, right.
yeah, because it was like, dun, 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 dun.
Right.
I don't know, it just kind of, and again, it sounded like Children of Production may have been in L.A.
Man, you killing me.
But then when they get to Mothership Connection,
Wait, okay, are we in
no,
Oakland
that's
yet?
Oakland.
Are we getting in Oakland yet, man? That's all I need to know,
Yes,
man. Okay,
yes,
come
because
on.
when they get to Mothership Connection,
Yeah, man.
dun, 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 and then Jerome is still killing it.
Locking,
And
hitting hard.
my mic cuts me out whenever I try to do Jerome stuff on my microphone is cutting me out, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
Lean
He
in
was
close. Lean in. Lean in. There you go.
he was rolling on that, man, just keeping the groove. He was in the pocket for them. Like, don't
Mess with me, fool.
hold it right there. Don't move.
Don't mess with me,
Don't
fool.
nobody. Don't yeah. Give me
Yeah.
give me a little more foot out there in the people. We didn't even get to that part yet.
Yeah, man.
But
I-
but
okay.
then when he get to what's happening, Oakland? Oh man.
Got balloons. Look at that. Look, what's happening? We've been waiting. That's what we
You
needed
just
right
hear
there.
George.
Yeah,
What's happening, Oakland?
man.
Man. Oakland went crazy because not only because of the show that was in Oakland, but when the album came out, nobody knew we was gonna hear Oakland on the record. Man, I had to get up, put the needle back just to hear it say, "What's happening, Oakland?" again. I said, "What? Oh no!
Hey,
What's
man.
happening, Oakland?"
Hey, man. When I heard that part finally, when he, well, it was no more guessing where it was at, right?
Right.
I lost my
Yeah.
mind right there. I was like, man, it
I
was it
man,
was like we was vindicated. Like, okay, thank you, man, bringing this
what's
funk out here,
happening, Oakland? Yep.
because everybody doing everything every place else, man. But you giving props to Oaktown, man.
And some most live albums would tell you, oh, this song was recorded
Right,
at this place and
right,
this place
right,
and that,
right.
and then these was there. But this one, it just said recorded in L.A. Forum and
Man,
Oakland Coliseum,
and
and
it's
it
still,
didn't tell you what songs
but
was recorded.
it's if you think about it, and this just hit me right now. It's following the Parliament lore of you guess. You figure it out, y'all. We're gonna put a whole bunch of names up here and y'all figure out which one it was or who was doing this. Because that's we to this day we still trying to figure
I
out
didn't
what's
like,
what.
I didn't like that guessing game. Like I'm playing a guessing game in kindergarten. So,
Hey, man, but that was
I
what
gotta
they
know
but
who was
that's
that.
man, but that's the way they was rolling, and that was
I know,
another
man,
part
but
of
you
it,
know,
man. That was another
I
part
don't
of it.
know.
All
If
right,
I was
man.
one of the, if I was one of the musicians, I'd have been like, man, I want people to know it was me.
Well, yeah, of course.
I'm just tripping.
I
I'm
know,
I'm
man.
tripping. I digress.
All right,
But
digress on. So we
um,
Mothership
but
Connection, Star Child,
okay, so Mothership Connection goes on, and then
and then
then they go into the swing down part,
do they ever bring it back though?
and
You know, the breakdown, or does it
no, they
stay?
don't. And I
See, there
this is
you.
where
Mm,
they I think they did at the live show,
mm,
but listening to because when they get to the
hmm.
it
It
fades when
fades
they do a
out.
swing
That's
down, it
right.
fades out,
Right.
and then it fades
Right.
back in where they doing the swing down again. So I
Again.
think it went back, but for time on the album, I think they cut that
Because
and then
it
they
already
brought it
said
back
what's
in.
happening in Oakland for
Yeah,
that for the upbeat part. Now for the church
right.
part, the swing
Yeah.
down it
Then
before
it
it
fades back in.
in
And so what we
it
had to
does a
do,
fade in, right?
yeah, so what we had to do was we had to have two albums and two turntables. Because when I'm making my tape, so I can don't have to listen to the album and get up, I gotta figure out where the fade out and the fade in meets where it's not offbeat coming back in.
Right. Because it
And that's
still
how I
had
would make my tapes.
because it still had the kick pounding in the background, no
Exactly.
matter even
But
though
then
on
you
the
gotta make
fade,
sure
right?
you gotta make sure it's the right measure when he come back in saying swing down.
Hmm.
So, but anyway, when
Anyway,
they come in on that second part, when that one fades in, man, Glenn takes you back to church.
so we're actually then correct me if I'm wrong. We're actually on a different song, right? Because they considered
No,
it.
no, it's the same song.
No. Wait a minute. For as you would say, for marketing purposes, it's two separate songs, man. Look at the thing. You
Yeah,
had,
it says
yeah, the
Mothership
ship
Connection
connection,
and then
Star Child,
Swing Down Sweet Chariot.
as another
But on the
song.
Mothership Connection album, it's the same song.
Oh, brother, well, you know I know that.
And
I'm saying for
I might,
marketing purposes for this type of thing. You know how we get into our for marketing purposes episodes, right? We
yeah.
know that it's the same song,
You
but
had a mother. You had a the album,
which one, man?
the Mothership Connection, because I want to
Uh,
see if it's called the Mothership Connection. Swing Down Sweet Chariot in
Oh,
parentheses.
no, man. No, that was on. We'll pull that up on a different episode, man.
Okay.
I didn't have that, but I'm just saying. But for this though,
But yeah, they
for this
had the
album, they had two separate tracks. But we know that
yeah, that was
that's actually one. Wait a minute,
you.
Kind of like Parliament Funkadelic. It's
But
two for one.
you gonna say it was for marketing purposes. I'm gonna say it's because
For time.
whoever was writing the titles didn't realize it was the same song.
Well, yeah, because if you
But anyway,
wait a minute, hold on. So if you add the time, so Mothership Connection is 5 minutes and 51 seconds, and then Swing Down, Sweet Chariot is what they calling it. That part of the song, 5 minutes and 6 seconds. So man, it's almost 11 minutes.
so they must have did that song about 15, almost 20 minutes. They must have been group vamping on it. because it fades out and then
I
comes
know,
back
man.
in.
I know.
So,
I know.
and they still in Oakland. So
But wait a minute. So
I,
let's talk about Swing Down Sweet Chariot. I know it's the same, but let's give him his props. Let's give
but
him
when
their
they go, Oakland, do you want to ride? I
I
can't
can't
hear
hear
you.
you.
Oakland,
Oakland,
do
do
you
you
want to
want to
ride
ride
tonight?
tonight?
Man, come on, man. Again, take the needle, put it back. He said Oakland again. Man, and all I remember
Yeah,
after that
we
album
was
came
tripping.
out, man.
We was tripping.
I don't know what part of Oakland you was in,
It
but the
didn't
part of
matter.
Oakland I was in, everybody was tripping on that.
Yes,
And you would hear
absolutely.
them play that song from out their house, or if they had the 8 track in their
You
car,
you would hear it coming out of the windows and stuff because
everywhere.
that was the part.
Yep.
And
And it
then
was like it kind of put it was another one of those things that put Oakland on the map.
yeah,
Because we already, we was already up there. We had the A's, we had the Raiders.
right.
I don't
Shoot.
know how well the Golden State Warriors was doing back then,
Oh, yeah, man, they had
but
just won the championship, man. I think in
okay.
'76. I mean,
So
Oakland
the
was
sports teams
yeah.
had Oakland on the map, and then
Okay.
Oakland was just that hotbed for we had Tower Power, the Pointer Sisters, Sly and the Family Stone, Larry Graham, and then we had Oakland.
The Bay
It
was
was
popping, man. It was on
yeah,
for
and
funk.
then when
It was
that came
happening.
out,
Yeah.
it was just like, come on, man, these mugs from
See,
Plainfield, New Jersey, Detroit, Michigan. Where's Jerome from? Virginia, somewhere. I think he's from Richmond. I don't know, somewhere in Virginia or something. Uh, uh, and we get Oakland. Do you want to ride? No, first we get what's happening, Oakland, and
on
then
the
we
first part,
get
and then
Oakland. Do
on the
you want to
second part,
ride?
right? So I w- I
Three
would
times.
I would love to hear why then L.A. didn't make it, didn't make the cut, because the response every time when they said Oakland, we lost our minds in the audience. It's like, man,
I'm telling you, he said it was because
cause what?
one of the best versions
There you
of
go.
everything recorded.
Those are the
So
best versions.
the
All right, we'll
Oakland,
leave it
the
right there then.
Oakland,
Okay,
the Oakland version must have been the best version.
there you
That's
go.
why they put that one out there
Classic,
of
classic,
the live version. So
and that
man, so yeah, y'all need to listen to that like 3 times.
yeah,
Mothership. No, matter of fact, just start side two from Undisco Kid.
yeah.
It go
Nah,
to
nah. Put it on at the beginning. Let it all ride, man.
yeah, but
Don't.
I'm just saying though for the fervor of the whole Oakland vibe.
Right. It's there. It's definitely there.
Put on Children of Production and let it go in the
And and and,
Mothership Connection, and then let it just
and
go
Kay,
into that.
Kay, how many times has that part been sampled by some local Bay Area rappers and artists?
Man, countless.
Woof,
I can't even put a number on
woof, woof.
it.
When
Yeah, I mean,
it was just like they would throw it in the mix. It almost wouldn't even fit, and they would still throw it in because everything.
man,
Another whole generation in the '90s was starting to understand that was a real
we
pivotal
was
moment
doing
in the
that.
funk.
Now I love what Dr. Dre did with "Let Me Ride," but we was using the live version for the
Yes, yeah,
swing down.
yeah.
I want to ride.
Right, right.
Sampling that with all right, all right, okay, that's another show
Well,
too.
I know, but that's what I'm
But
saying though. We in there. That's why we gotta let folks know, man,
yeah,
that was they said Oakland for a reason. And that was
yeah,
the heartbed of it all. And like I said, that was the piece right there of the puzzle that just sparked another whole genre of music,
man,
man. Come on, man.
yeah,
Come
yeah,
on, man. Like you
yeah.
tell me, come on, man.
George,
Come on, man.
he phone gave us a shot in the arm for that.
Yeah.
That that just
All right. So
that took us to a whole nother level.
so
So then, and then they bring then Glenn brings down the Mothership,
That's another whole
And if you hear the
element of the
explosion,
song. That's another whole
it,
different element, right?
yeah, you hear it coming down.
Now, let me ask you this then.
And now we go to side
Oh,
three.
oh no, 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 no. Hold on, man. Hold on. Like you used to tell me, hold on. We could no, we we ain't leaving here for a minute,
I
man.
ain't
We
done.
we ain't done yet on that one, man.
You're not done.
Because when the baby mothership would make its way across the stage,
Oh
I
yeah.
mean from the back of the crowd to the stage, the apple cap had these big old glasses that came down first and started
Wasn't that the JJ hat, the denim hat?
J. Evans
Like
Jr.
J yeah.
And the big old glasses would start checking out, surveying the scene, seeing if it's cool for the mothership to
Now didn't it
land.
have eyes moving?
That's what I'm saying. It had the eyes
Okay.
moving, which was spotlights, and they was hitting the crowd, trying to see, okay, is it safe to land? Okay, and then the eyes would go back up into the cap. And then see, look, I see.
You see the little one coming.
You see the little one that made it up there. So now we had to check, make sure the surroundings was right before it landed, man. And now,
Right, right,
little did we
right.
know, because we watching the funk opera, George done slid off into the magical box, right? He done slid up in there, and we ain't even paying attention
hmm
to that yet. Down comes the
Nah, cause you
mothership.
looking at them eyes in that little spaceship.
Right, right. It's a distraction. You know, it
Exactly.
make you focus someplace else, right? You look
hmm
someplace else, man.
Magic show.
Then the smoke start coming, and I know they was rumbling hard with the instruments, but it sounds like to me, and I need my folks put it in the comments. It sounds like it was a pre-recorded sound effect of like a rocket ship landing or a jet taking off or something at the end there when it's coming down. Do you know what I'm talking about? So you got that look
Yeah,
of like,
I'm wondering if they did that at the show.
well, see, because I'll tell you, shout out to my man Ricky Vincent. He played a version from I think he said it was something from DC. He was doing a DC show. And the version that he the version that he played.
Sound like a fan
Wait a minute.
blowing smoke or something.
Wait a minute, man. Hold on. The rocket sound effects started too soon while they was
Ship ain't even came down yet. It's going. Okay, so now we know why DC wasn't on the album.
wait a minute, man. Hold on, man. And then so the sound effect stops, and then you can hear the instruments still playing in the background, and then it comes. Man, all right. Shout out to my
So they
folks
was a
in.
little off.
Wait a minute. Shout out to our folks in DC going through it right now, man, because there's a lot of funk going
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
So,
man.
but we just talking about 1977, y'all. But about landing a
Yeah.
spaceship on the stage. So, yeah, it sounds like
So
the
mean
sound
you no
effect.
harm.
Yeah, we promise we mean no harm. All we doing is talking about the funk right now, and for some reason, the sound effect was out of adjustment. But anyway, I digress. I just that's why I was asking you,
Yeah.
did it sound like to you, did it sound like it was a sound effect that they're using with them?
I mean, I don't know. It could have been, but it could have been they got the timing right by the time they hit Oakland too. So I don't know. I,
It's
I didn't have
probably
the privilege of going to the show, man. I
man.
don't know.
I just no, but it's on the record. It's on the record.
But that's what I'm
Wait a
saying.
minute. Have
It,
Rick. Wait a minute. Hold on. Have Rick send you the DC version, bud, and then we'll
but
figure
I
it out.
mean, listen to it how it sound on the Rocky Mountain Shakedown.
Mm, you know what? I will revisit it. I only listened to this album today. I did not go down the bootleg of Rocky Mountain.
Okay.
So I'll wait.
or
I'll let
or
y'all.
even the Houston show. How
Wait a
does it
minute.
sound on the Houston show?
I don't, man. I gotta. I'm digressing. We'll fill all in these gaps in season two, y'all, because I don't know. We'll
So
get
they
back
could
to
have
y'all.
did some overdubbing.
Oh, there you go. All right.
But
So
all I know is
now
I
the
had to
mothership.
play that over. I had to
Right.
play that one over
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 times before
Hmm.
I even got to side three.
Man, who you
And
telling,
again, I
man?
was blown, and then I was blown. It's just too much Oakland
Eh,
going on. So for me to just let it to not play it again, I said, "Oh no,
Ain't nothing wrong with
because
that,
it
brother.
just like chest all out, because it's like,
Feeling
yeah,
good.
yeah, oh yeah, okay, so
So, now the mothership has landed, and George is standing at the top of the stairs, ready
and
to
then
do
then it
you know
fade,
what,
then it start fading out, and
and it
and
fade.
again, that's where we had them two records.
Right. So
So
that was the end of album number one. Now we getting ready to. You got to go into your arsenal and pull out.
gotta put the second LP on side three.
And you know what I was ready for, but I ain't gonna tell you, cause I just knew. I
Because
knew
I'll
what was
say it.
supposed to happen. I knew what
Yeah, I
was
knew it was
supposed to
supposed to
happen.
happen too.
Okay.
But you know what? It was so subliminal, subliminal.
Blah, blah,
It
blah,
was so
blah.
subliminal that it was like it was all that excitement on the first record. Then as soon as you put on the side three, it go somebody snoring. Like, oh man, come on, man. After all that excitement, you want to sleep?
I was okay. I was confused,
I
man.
was like, what
I,
is?
I was
I was like, what is
confused.
what? I was kind of like, is that somebody snoring?
Yes, it was.
And
You know
then
that.
and then
You know who
when
that
it come
was.
in, I know, yeah, Michael Hampton lead snore. That's what it said. Lead snore, Michael Hampton. He had Funkadelic, y'all.
That's our
But
dude.
then, but
That's
while
our
he's
dude right
snoring though,
there.
it come in. This is the way we funk with you. And it was just like it was just a trip how he's snoring, and then they got the music playing, then it kind of sounded like almost like the beginning. It was like it almost sounded like it was a sample.
Well,
You
we
know,
finally get into a.
somebody recorded him. Somebody recorded him snoring. I heard that he was snoring on the tour bus or something like that. That's the story I heard.
All right. So look.
And then they put that in, and then they was working on that song, and then put that song.
So I'm going to go to our reference guide for a second because we're into a recorded studio version. We have jumped track. I was waiting for
But
pa, dum, 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 pa, dum, dun, 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 but no, but no. We've got
nah, you get the snore.
we get this is the
Tell
way
you,
we funk with you.
it's Michael Hampton.
Lead vocals, Glenn Goins. Backup vocals,
The
Lynn, Don, George, Gary, and Ray. And I love that
lead
Danny.
snore,
I love
Michael
that.
Hampton.
I love that Danny put this in here. It says snore. Michael Hampton. Come on, man. Y'all
No,
tripping.
no. But see, on the album,
But wait a minute. Let me go through the arsenal. Let me go through the arsenal. Hold on. I'm almost there. And we're going to. So drums, Gary
Jerome Ray.
Mudbone Cooper.
Oh, that was Mudbone. Okay.
Bass, Bootsy Collins. Would have sworn that that was
Mhm.
Cordell this whole time.
I could have swore that was Jerome and Cordell myself too,
Yeah.
but I digress.
Guitars, Eddie Hazel. Wow. Did not know that. And keyboard and synthesizer, our man,
Well, we knew who that was,
Bernie Worrell.
but
Yeah. So
on the album it says lead snore.
was there backup snores? I mean, what does that mean,
You know,
man?
it was just that was, like
So let me
I'm
ask
trying
you.
to find.
Let
Was
me
it
ask
on
you,
the?
Kay. Let me ask you, Kay. So
Was it on the album?
Mothership just landed. You done got up and picked up album number two, dropped the groove down. Why I'm just asking, why not go into what we all thought was going to be right there at the beginning
Okay.
after that?
Because it's the title of the song. This is the way we funk with you.
Hey,
They was funking with you. This is
funk,
the way we funk with
funk
you.
me
Featuring
up.
Mike Hampton, lead snorer.
Hey,
He
funked
didn't even get a
me.
writer's credit.
Wait a minute. Funk, right, sure did. Funked me right up out of my seat. So now I got to get up and do what I did on some tracks because I'm still a teenager on the
So you
mothership.
skipped it. So you skipped
You
it
you know what I went to because I was like,
and
man,
put
what?
on Dr. Funkenstein. And then after Dr. Funkenstein, you went and put it back on.
And played it 15 minutes. But hold on, but we got to give the flowers to This Is the Way We Funk with You. So
Yeah,
beau-
that's a bad jam.
beautiful cut. Don't get me wrong, but like I said, get in our
But
time machine and
it
I
was kind of anticlimactic after Glenn brought down the mothership on the album, and you hear somebody snoring.
for a second there, I thought, like, is Dr. Funkenstein even on there? Because I was just putting the needles to the groove, enjoying it, thinking I'm at the concert again, man. Because that thing only came out almost a little less than 4 months from seeing it happen live. So it's all fresh in the membranes at the time. And I
I
know
thought
This
it
Is the
was
Way That We Funk with You wasn't even played. I mean, I was messed up.
no, it was a new song.
No, I get it.
I thought it was mislabeled, and that was side four, but
Oh,
it was mislabeled as side three.
right. But see, and we
But
talked
it
about
said
this.
Dr. Funkenstein on it though. So
Right.
I was like, but anyway,
So
I
we would
listened to it.
so yeah, but me too. But at the same time, we talked about a little bit about this off camera about how there were other groups putting out live albums, but then would have like a side that would have studio cuts. I don't know,
Right.
was it
Yeah,
because
they dropped the ball on that. They should have had those studio cuts on one side, like
oh,
after the live
okay,
sequences.
okay. But like you said, I think it was done purposely because this is the way we with you.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
All I know what was going on in Casablanca back then.
Oh,
People
yeah,
could have they
no
could have
telling,
been
no
it
telling.
could have been
Yeah,
high, man. I don't know.
yeah, no
But
telling, no telling. So yeah, it's beautiful cut, man. We give it enough flowers. Are we ready to move
yeah,
on?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna listen to that after this anyway.
Okay,
But
so
um but again, then we get the ultimate Dr. Funkenstein live. Now I'm gonna say that was Oakland.
and he don't call out any on town on that, do he?
No, he don't. And some people gonna say that was LA, and some people say it was both.
I'm gonna say, well, yeah, because it was a weird ending, and there was some overdubs in it too, like with the bump transplant, and then also how they come back with that loud chant at the very end after that long Bernie solo at
That
the end.
sound like LA because it seemed like the LA stuff was they was playing faster.
Mm, yeah, it might have been too
Because you
fast.
could hear it at the
Right,
end.
right. It
Because
was moving at
once
a
it
different.
fade,
Yeah,
because once it fades out, it fades back in where they going. We love to funk you, Funkenstein, and they singing it and playing it
right,
faster,
right.
and then it kind of fades out again.
But
I
that
don't know.
cheer, no, but it's like a loud, super
Yeah,
duper
I
loud
think that
roar.
was LA. I think they threw that LA part in,
So they
but then I
made
don't know. It kind of seemed like they may have in the quieter parts of like once it go through and then Mike do a solo
man,
and
it,
that was killer.
it's
I
a
had to
part.
pull that back too, and then all the way upstairs.
They go,
Hey Michael,
hmm
you know,
man.
come on, man.
Hey,
Um,
it's a part in there, and I'm gonna tell it the way I hear it. It's a part where Bernie starts to play, and you hear somebody say, "What?" I'm gonna say that was me because it was quiet enough, and I've been saying "what" before Lil John was saying "what." Is what I'm trying to say. So I'm
man,
gonna take
Big
credit.
Dave,
I'm
Big
taking
Dave
credit on
said he
that one,
hear
man.
himself on there too,
See, there
and
you
I'm
go.
like, I'm like, come on, man. Do y'all really think the microphone picked y'all distinct voice up to all them people?
Hey, the next
I
time,
get it though.
wait,
I get it.
next time you listen to that live version, right before
I
when Bernie
I
starts
get it.
twinkling the keys, you hear someone say, "What?" That's your brother PTFI, man.
All
All
right,
right,
Phil. Yeah,
okay,
everybody in Oakland said they was on that album. So, I'm gonna
hey,
get that to you.
okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, let's move on, man. Cause
No. We ain't even got
okay,
started with Dr.
I thought
Funkenstein.
we did.
We just gonna
I
skip over
did
that
my
like that.
part, man, because that's
Man,
a
that was 15
15
minutes
minutes.
of funk.
I
That
know, man.
and I know that song. I know they played it longer
Yeah,
because
because
I
they
heard.
end up having to fade it. Whenever you
Yeah,
fading something, you know it's long because something's
I
getting cut
heard.
out.
I heard that they played that song almost at least 25 minutes,
Oh, see,
if not 30. And it's from somebody that had a recording of it
uh-huh. And
that let
see,
everybody hear it one
one
time.
time, there you go. One time for your mind.
And you could tell it's like, okay, well, he got the, however, he recorded it from his
It's
cassette deck
cassette.
in the audience
Yeah,
version. So you can't really tell the album mix from this, but the only way I would have had been able to tell is if I could have just played them both simultaneously and then see what got, you know. But that wasn't gonna happen. So, um, but I really appreciate that brother playing it though, because he didn't have to. Because I
mm.
know he holding on to that,
Man, holding
like
up.
'cause he don't want
Still,
nothing to happen to that thing.
almost 50 years later, huh? Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, I got stuff like that recorded live with some bands that ain't nobody heard because I don't want, like nah. 'Cause then everybody gonna want it copy, or it's gonna get played to where the tape might snap.
Yeah, we don't want that.
It'd be that one time you play it for somebody and they go, psh, oh, oh,
Man.
well, you should just transfer. You should digitize it. No, I'm not. It's gonna sit. It's gonna sit on that cassette,
What
and I'm gonna go like this.
what you may want to do though is digitize it for yourself because you know all tapes over time that they meet an untimely demise, man.
Yeah, I know.
All tapes do
Well,
over
some
time.
of them are they're gone anyway.
I'm
They're
s-
lost. But
See,
but I'm just
that's what I'm
saying
saying.
though,
That's what I'm
you
saying,
know.
man. All right.
But I'm just saying, people, you would if you just sneak the tape back in there, you had a live show.
Yeah.
That's all. And then you could, because that didn't they do that with Earth, Wind and Fire? Wasn't it the Gratitude album?
Yeah.
Some of that was live, and some of it was
That's the album I was
studio.
talking about. That's the group too. You know, that was direct competition, if you will. They did a album.
Another,
They had all three sides were live, and then they had a whole
yeah.
studio side. That way, you didn't even have to
And I
mess with
love
the
the
new
way
stuff.
Duran did their arena tour.
Mm,
And I think that's the name of the album, Arena. But they had one or two. I think it was one. I know it's at least one songs recorded at the Coliseum. But
mm.
they had it where they told you what song was recorded at what venue and what date.
But you ain't getting that with P Funk, man. It's a
No,
mystery.
I know, but I'm just saying though.
Wait a minute, let me bring you back. I hear you, but they
But
ain't.
you could kind of
Man,
tell they may have went over some of it too. But that was the thing, and I think that was the initial plan for the Earth Tour album. But
yeah.
I'm gonna hold it to what George said because LA and Oakland was the best shows out of all. This
Period.
sound,
And we'll leave it at that
so
because
that's
that's
what
it.
yeah. Because outside of uh um Newberg sessions, it didn't. I think that was the best they sounded was the Newberg
Yeah,
rehearsal,
yeah.
and
And
then
then that Oakland show or
some of the
LA,
other.
yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I would love to hear what the first Louisiana show sounded like though.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, and I mentioned this earlier. By the time they got to LA and Oakland, they were, and I'm gonna say it again, a well-oiled machine.
yeah,
The
they was
sounds
prepared
was
for
right,
it.
and then we can give credit where credit's due. If they did some overdubs and make clean some stuff up, thank you. I ain't mad at you for doing it. Thank you, cause it man, it's we talking about it almost 50 years later, man. So, but man, due to
Yeah.
time, let's keep it going. We got four more to go, man, because we entering.
Okay, I just want to throw this part in there though.
Go ahead, bud.
It's just Dr. Funkenstein,
Oh,
15 minutes of just slow grooving funk. That's how funk is.
that's what it's
That
supposed to be.
that tempo, nice bass, and then it's like it seems like everybody was gonna get a solo,
Oh,
but you got Michael Hampton, you got Maceo, and you got Fred, and then you got Bernie, and then but come on, man, that was okay. I'm done with that.
it's it,
Y'all
it,
listen to it.
it's a piece of art. Treated as such. All
Yeah,
15 minutes and 7 seconds of it.
and I say that was Oakland.
I'll go. I'm saying
And the
it too.
last part is LA. Last part is
You know what? I'll compromise with you on that. Yeah, they can have the chant at the end, but what? All right, time to get up and flip the
it's
record
all
open, man.
love, LA.
It's time to flip the
Um,
record, man. Let's flip
so
it.
now you flip it over to now that's definitely LA. It's gaming on you
Now, why do you say that?
because it was it was faster and the mix it sounds different than what was done in Oakland.
Oh, okay.
I mean that that's just me though. I wasn't there, so
Ding, ding, ding,
I
ding,
don't
ding,
know.
ding,
It
ding,
just
ding,
kind of sound like.
ding,
And
ding,
then
ding, 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 ding.
at the end of gaming on you, was it that one?
People,
Yeah, when they start going, people
people
keep waiting
waiting
on the
on the change.
change.
Yeah, something happens with the mix right
Somebody's
there.
making an announcement, and it sounds like
Wait,
he's saying
it's
like
something exit.
Parliament,
Yeah, no,
the mothership.
sound like he said exit in an
So,
orderly fashion. We are under
so I don't
attack.
know. Was that sound check for the
Man,
show
man,
or
ask George next time you see him, man. What the heck was going on that, man? I mean, how did that slip into the final mastered version of what's going on, man?
I think they were making an announcement. Uh, maybe the show was over. I don't know.
Please
Maybe that
leave
was the
in an
last
orderly
song he was
fashion.
playing, and it's like everybody leaving.
The
Shoot, I don't
57
know.
buses will be lining up on the east side of the Coliseum to pick all y'all up.
But then when they get to tear the roof off the suckers,
Oh man, hold
give
on,
up
man.
the funk.
Hold on, man. You know that was funny, man. Hold on. That's what the announcement was. I'm gonna start saying that. Go get
What?
your bus ride. The 57 will be lining up on the south end of the Coliseum. It will be leaving in the
Mothership,
next 30 minutes. Don't be late.
Parliament, the
Parliament,
mothership
the mothership
has
is over.
landed.
It's over. Time to go home.
Please leave in an orderly fashion. 57 buses leaving.
All right, man. Come on. Help me get back on track, man.
Okay, yeah,
Clock
come on,
ticking,
man.
bro. Come
Let's
on,
get
man.
back.
Come on,
Okay,
man.
so we
Oh,
going to the
shit.
tear the roof off the sucker medley,
Oh, yeah.
which is now they turn into Parliament Funkadelic because they do give
Hmm.
up the funk, tear the roof off the sucker, and then they do the get off your
Yep.
ass,
It's in jam.
oops,
Yeah. No,
and
that's cool.
jam chant.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and that's the Funkadelic
Right.
song. So, and
And yeah,
I was
right.
waiting for that Paul Warren song, but
Nah, that ain't happening. That was nah.
but
But
but no,
but
but
but they
I
took
think
their
no, I
time
think
with
that was LA.
they took their time though with this one though. Because they didn't do the 45 version. Right. They even did a little almost like a little Star Wars intro or something, right? So don't. Come see, come on, man.
I think that was LA.
Yeah, I'll give him that one. I'll go ahead.
But Because
but still,
that one
it was the
it
long
was
version.
fast. It was faster though.
But that's okay. I'm just saying because
Yeah, it was cool.
you had Ray at the beginning, and I was happy. That's that
And as long as that was Jerome,
Jerome
and nobody
and
gonna say
Ray.
that wasn't Jerome.
No, not on that one. Oh
All
heck
right.
no.
Yeah,
That's wait a minute. You know about tear the roof out the sucker. You know that
yeah, that's he
that
co-wrote that.
I mean that is the calling card right there, if you will.
Yeah.
So
So
we
so
get to
yeah, that
towards that starts to does it fade out
then
with
they
them
fade
using
then they
yeah.
fade into Night of the Thumpasorus people.
But how does it
Don't
fade out?
they
Don't they fade out of tear the roof off with them going get off your ass and jam?
yeah,
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 okay, that's what I thought.
they
Okay.
do that
Yeah.
down
Yeah.
down down,
Which is a
which is
an
if you
Eddie,
got funk, you got style.
which is also an Eddie Hazel lick from
Yeah.
the games Dames guitar things. I know I'm butchering it, sorry, but yeah, that yeah, all of that's
No,
so
down down. It's if you got funk, you got style. Down down down.
damn,
Down 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 down.
this sound country in the mug, don't it?
Mm-hmm. So they doing that to get off your ass in jail.
Right, right.
So yeah,
So
they going. They definitely turned into funkadelic on that one.
and
But it was
then
fast.
but it fades out, and then here comes.
And they didn't have tone.
They didn't have right. Cause wait, they wasn't doing it like that, right? But I don't know because it's a fade out and fade in, right? Because
But
don't know.
wasn't you there? They didn't do that
Yeah,
at
I
the
don't
show you was at.
not that version, but not with these
After they landed the
60-year-old
spaceship,
members.
you couldn't remember nothing else.
Dude, after that ship came down, it ain't
The
been the
whole
same
night
since.
was a blur, huh?
Wait a minute. It ain't been the same since. That's all I'm gonna
I
say
can
that right there.
imagine.
Ain't nothing been the
Everybody
same.
that I know that went says the same thing.
Man, it ain't been the same since. Ain't been right since, man. I'm gonna say that right now. Y'all can say what you
People
will.
say like, man, I don't even after that ship after they did that, I don't remember what happened before that because
Now I
it was
remember.
just
Now I
like.
remember a couple of things that happened before, but yeah, that right there was
But
like,
after
yeah,
that,
yeah.
it just
So
like that just became the thing, you know.
so
Like
with that happening though, with Thumpasaurus on the album, I don't know if this is a overdub or something, but it's now you might say it's Bernie, but I swear it sounds like Boosie with the Mutron, and it's going like it was just like doing some listen, when everybody take a listen, y'all hear what I'm talking about. It's I don't know if that's Boogie doing that or did Boosie come back and overdub and do that or
maybe
so
it's Bernie doing that sound that's on the
yeah,
record.
right. It's
Maybe he
some
doing
it's some bubbling going on that thing, man. And it's I was like, wow. Because
he
all
said some bubbling.
because the only thing I remember was Boosie up there yelling out the chants with George with hitting a cowbell or something, man. So I don't remember, but
Because he performed his Bootsy's Rubber Band that night, right?
yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Okay.
And I want to say Rolls Royce opened up. If I don't know.
In
But the show,
Oakland?
I would have to look and see. But the show before that at the Oakland Auditorium, we touched on this for a minute. It was Sun, Boosie, and P Funk. But yeah, towards,
Okay.
but that's that was before the Mothership, right? That was that's another
That
whole
was a
get down.
precursor.
A precursor. The song, the Mothership Connection album was out, but Dr. Funkenstein wasn't out, and the funk opera was still being arranged, right? So.
Oh, okay. They hadn't got the spaceship
Oh no,
done yet.
there was no ship at the auditorium. So back to Thumpasaurus fading out. Now, if you have the CD, you ain't even gonna get this next track right here.
But hold on.
Go ahead.
I gotta say that it sounded like they was rushing through that though.
Okay.
You know, that's what it sounded like to me. They was rushing through
dude.
Thumpasaurus people.
But I'm tell you to this day, I always love the way sorry, Thumpasaurus people ends with those four long chords at the end, dude.
Oh. Dun, 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 dun.
Bam, 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 bam,
I know, and they don't, and see, they don't do that on the record either.
oh man, no, the
They
record was
could have, but it could have faded out.
yeah, the record they could have, but it was just so they were going for that clean sound. Now, if it had been a funkadelic song, yeah, I can hear that happening right there because that's kind of how they do the end of
And
this one.
Jerome was just like Jerome was just
Hey,
everybody tearing up on that
man, it,
ending.
if you played drums and had to come on after that, yeah, give it. Don't even think about it.
That
But
dude, I have you heard the story of War and P-Funk playing in Berkeley?
it's something to do
And
with who was going to headline.
yeah,
Yeah,
War
yeah.
didn't want to go after.
Right, man. What? Of course
And
not.
I don't think P-Funk wanted to go after them either.
Yeah,
But
but it was yeah. Well,
but and then I think it was some sabotaging going on.
sabotage, sabotage. Yeah, I know
But
what you're
yes,
talking
like
about.
you said, when you come on, man, they ending their songs like that. You ain't gonna want to go after that. Nobody trying to go after P Funk, man. Especially after you the last
And then that's when the ship went back up and George just appeared. But they would
and they
now
took off. Huh?
they took off. But then see, I don't remember them doing like that song. Oh God, man, you gonna make me look. Oh, funkin' for fun. I don't remember them doing that afterwards. I think in Oakland they just tore it down
Hmm.
and left. I remember them letting people get closer up to the stage, but I don't know that that they did something else after. I don't remember if they did something else after.
Now, Funkin' for Fun, was that on the Newberg sessions?
No, that was on it's on your DVD on this Houston thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the Houston show.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that too. It's like
Hmm.
the set list is kind of pretty much the same,
Yeah.
except and see that's why I think Ted the Roof Off this is another reason why I think Ted the Roof Off the Sucker was in LA on the album,
Hmm.
because here they do it after P Funk.
Mm.
And I think for the album they put it on first to draw you in to the
Well,
but
Doc has always said, even I think it even says if you pull out your album, it says something. This does not confirm the order of the songs because things are forever changing and forever funking on. It was always they always mixed it up. It wasn't the
yeah,
same
because they
thing.
didn't put them on the back and
Right,
said,
right.
you know, uh, yeah, but still on the back of this, the set
Right,
list is
right,
as they did the show,
right,
unless they cut and edited that
right.
and pieced it together some kind of way. But I always wondered, why did they just do Houston though?
Man, that might have been the cleanest
Out
recorded one, though. Like you said, the reason why they did Oakland and LA because they were the cleanest. I don't know.
and then George said they did film Oakland.
Oh man.
I believe Amp said he saw it and he want to
Okay.
see it again. Rest in peace,
It's
Amp
amp.
Fiddler.
Oh man, yes, definitely.
Uh, but yeah, Oakland. Some people claim they have seen it,
Yeah.
but
Well,
I don't
I
know. But
I
I
I
know it
I
was
seen
taped.
it live, but that was almost 50 years ago, so I can use a refresher
Right.
course. If anybody got it out there, hit us up in the comments. I'll get it. I'll
Let
I'll
us
hit you
know.
back. Let us know. So man, let's
Oh, we got
we
that one song
got one
at the
song.
ball.
Yeah. which was
after
Fantasy is Reality.
Fantasy is Reality, which is a remake of an earlier version they did, which was on the Osmium album, which is
Right.
Parliament's first album.
Now
And
I'm gonna stop you like how you used to stop me. Now, what did you do at the end of Night of the Thumpasaurus people when that went off? What did you do?
I let Fantasy is Reality play. I
Okay, yeah, the first time.
like that song, man,
Okay,
because it
okay.
it
Oh wait, that's another
it
studio
had a
track. Let's
gospel feel to it.
let,
It was like a gospel song,
let's open up
but
to
it was
see.
funky
Yes, it was. It was.
because we had the Hawkins, we had the Hawkins family out here. Um, and then
Okay.
most of the
Okay.
all of the black churches, man, they had bands, and they bands used to get down. So
So let me give you some personnel just real quick. It's not a whole bunch. You had oh, George ain't even on there. Wow. Okay. Lead vocals, Glenn Goins. Backup vocals, Bernie Worrell,
yeah,
Don
you
and
could hear
Lynn.
Glenn all over it.
Don and Lynn. And then you
He
got
took you to church.
wait a minute. And this is what's a trip. On drums and bass, Cordell, Boogie My Song. That's
See,
French.
the Black Leprechaun.
And wait a minute, another studio version. Look, guitar, Eddie Hazel. And
Yep. That
and
dude, that when you listen to it, it do sound like Eddie
and then you got Bernie
because he
on
do that.
piano.
That's that Eddie
Yeah,
shit, man.
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I was it took me a while to snuggle up to that one, man. But of course, right now,
I loved all of it.
I know you, man. I know how you roll, man. That's oh, I'm still waiting on mine, man. Somebody said they was gonna send me one, and I don't I don't see it yet. Oh wait, all I got is this dude right here. Hold on. We pulling out our little toys. Wait, hold on. Oh, what's your way?
Oh, see,
Yeah, that's all. I just, you know, I could say, well,
well, you can thank our our leader for these tariffs for the delay in your
oh, okay.
package.
Hey, that way ain't even good, man. Come on. No,
We
thank
can
you.
edit that out if you want, but
Nah, nah, no. I'm just gonna say no thanks. So, man, let's let's uh let's wrap it on up, man. This has been I want to say this has been a beautiful season of us getting down for the funk of it. Uh, man, it's been an honor to have you doing this with me, rolling with me, dealing with the ups and downs and the syndrome coming around, trying to mess with us. But man, I thank you, brother, for rolling with me this deep, man. It's because it takes a little work to get this stuff done, y'all, and we hope y'all appreciate it because we appreciate all of y'all, and I appreciate you, brother K.
appreciate you too, man, for you know all that you do.
Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. We gon' the
And
the beautiful thing about
wanting to
it,
do this
yeah,
and wanting to do this, man, because it's just something that needed to be done, man.
yeah,
And I want to thank all the people that have stuck with us
yeah.
uh, from the beginning. And just like y'all, we didn't think we was gonna make it this far, but we did,
Yeah, man.
and we did that with y'all's help. So I'm not really good at doing these kind of talks, but
That's
unless
all
I
right, man.
write it out,
You doing good, man. You've
but
done. You definitely add the flavor, man, to the sauce, man. And like I said, I appreciate you, man, for sticking through and hanging with me. And I look forward to season two, man. Got some surprises for some folks for season two. We gonna take our time, and y'all gonna see
yeah, we
the ads. You'll see what's happening. But for right now, we gonna take a little siesta to get it right for you and make it tight. And I could when I look back at episode one, man, comparing to where we at right now.
10
Wow.
minute,
The 10-minute version,
10 minute, man. I don't know. Now it's like we don't stop.
it like they
But we're
say.
gonna fix some things for y'all.
Oh yeah.
This is like a test run, so
Oh,
things got to,
it's gonna get better, man.
yeah, it's only gonna get better. So, and we will, we trying to make, have a little more variety for you guys. We're gonna have some special guests
Right.
that you just tune in for the season two, and uh we talk about other bands and all that, but for some reason we is just on P Funk. But
P Funk hard.
it is called Funkin' Around with
Right.
PTFI and
Right.
Chaos though. So
And we're gonna try to bring
there are
keep
other funk
yes.
bands out there,
Yes,
but
there are.
but
Right.
uh uh but when it comes to the funk, is it's got to be pure, and it's gonna be the P. So
Man, and we got a personal connection to it too. So y'all don't mind us. We just funking around, right? And if you didn't know what this was by now, y'all, this is funking around with PTFI and David Chaos, y'all. And with that being said, I want to say thanks to all other folks that's leaving comments and um, my big sister again, hooking brother up. Love you. And I look forward to us getting back here to doing this again. We'll be sending some shorts out, advertising stuff. So um,
yeah, stay tuned for
stay
those.
tuned. Still support us by doing what you need to do. Click that like, and if you ain't hit subscribe by now, hit it now. This is your chance to dance with us to get this down on the one. Hit it and then share it, and we will be back, y'all. Promise you that we'll be back. Peace.
We'll be back.
Man, couldn't get the balloons to pop. We'll do it in season two. Man. Later, y'all.